What is the most rewarding lesson learned in your musical or personal career?
The most rewarding lesson that I've learned so far, I musically, the most rewarding lesson that I've learned is been about space, actually. And it's been that I found on my other records I was always so conscious about filling up the space. Like I wanted to put more sounds in and more things in and more backgrounds in and more vocals in and more things in, and I felt like that was what made it bigger, that's what made it better, that's what made it. And I found out actually through this record how much space, what it does for a song is really, really powerful. And I found that out because I approached this record really writing more kind of real songwriter style, you know, really just sit at the piano, play, write, whatever inspiration it was, we would write it, you know, first. And then worry about producing it and that kind of thing. And so what happened was I started to fall in love with the raw demo, you know, like the raw emotion of that first moment. And I was like, but I like it just like this, you know, and I like it simple like this. And there was something that happened also with the vocals. Like the vocals became more present and prominent. You could hear. You weren't like trying to find it or trying. What'd she say? What's the? You know what I mean? It was like it became more big by being smaller. And it was really crazy to learn that lesson. I really didn't really know that until this record.
Less is more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I really didn't get that. And so now I really love how this record has that to it. Even with the bigger sounding songs, when you break it down, it's like drums, you know, maybe like a CP70, you know, a bass moog thing, and like maybe one other thing, and the voice. And so it's just, that's my biggest musical lesson that I learned. And personally, I think the biggest lesson that I've learned has been about protecting and creating my own balance in my life, you know, and learning how to implement. Like, you can create it. I didn't know that you could do that. I never knew that. I was like, oh, I can't. Oh, right. I can actually probably think ahead and realize that around this time is when I'm going to be whooped. Right around here is when I'm not going to be able to stand any longer. Let's like try to be proactive and put in something special or something that's important. And time with my family has become like a really important part of my schedule. Like it's not just an afterthought. It's a part of what I plan every day along with everything else. You can plan your career, you can plan all types of things, but you also have to make sure you're planning your joys, your happiness, time with people that you love, time to infuse yourself with positive things, you know, things that really just can lift you up. So that's been a big personal lesson for me, because for a long time I didn't really know how to do it, and I didn't understand that you can do that. And for all of us, working people, you know, working mothers, working people, just on the grind, trying to find your place, trying to go to, you know, have your dreams and ambitions and all that thing, you know, to really appreciate, you know, those small things in life, those little, and set aside those little things for yourself that no one can touch. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you're like, but dang, I have to. And we all have to do what we all have to do, but like there's special time you gotta set aside for yourself. So that's been a big lesson for me. And I tell you, I'm a happier, more relieved, more fun. You know,
you seem happier.
I do seem happier, don't I? Because I don't want to wring somebody's neck because I can't stand. I'm telling you the truth. It's like, I'm like, man, I can't even function anymore. So now I, you know, have a better balance with that. That's a beautiful question. Thank you so much.